Okay, so I don't have to make it my main. He can just be like down here. I could use main for something else. Well, we're gonna try it up here for now. We got all our cost in there, but electro damage bonus, which is perfect, and attack, good. We're gonna upgrade. You want to upgrade this one? Let's upgrade the other one first for the main character because that one I'm actually using. So here, we have 12 out of 12. So 4, 1, 1, 1, 3, 3. Organize these a little bit better. I mean, man, it's been a while since I've done this. So this guy can replace one of these. Okay, which one is he replacing? Electro damage bonus, havoc. Okay, both of these are kind of worthless to me. They both have regular attack. This guy's a little worse off. I think is this guy. So this one definitely needs to go in here. Spectral bonus, damage, attack, flat. And if we want this back. I'm going to pick a 4. That is a giant elephant. Crit, damage, and attack. Transform into a morning aches. Perform 2 consecutive claw attacks. After the transfer, increase the character's spectro damage. That is spectro. Okay, cool. For 15 seconds, and it's a cooldown of 20, so that's almost always up. Let's just see what this does, and then let's just do it right now. Okay, so
one with the sounds.
It's a dash attack. Out of 50. Where is where's his cap? I always forget where that is. They need another slash here. 50/50 if that's where I'm actually at. We'll see what this guy does in 9 seconds. So we want to tune this every chance we get. So upgrade 5 levels to tune it. So we're going to go 5 levels. Oh my goodness. That's a lot to level at 5 times. Okay, we're gonna tune it. Unlocks 1 sub attribute. It says attempts. I hate this. This is not guaranteed. Crit damage. That's huge. And we gotta go to level 10. To level 10. That's too much. Too much. Wait. It's not too much. It's not +7. It's level 5 to 7. It's 2,000. It's 1,000. Let's see what we get. Okay. Let's go again. That was pretty good. Oh, that's good. Heavy attack damage. Yeah. I'm gonna leave it there. I gotta save it for the other. The other one's gonna be good, isn't it? It's gonna be better than a lot of stuff for a long time. So let's go ahead and just do it. Even though we don't have a weapon for him. Well, that's automatic. It doesn't pick in between. Okay, these are... Am I getting super lucky, or is this like baked into the ones that you get? Ew. Okay, we're not doing any more on that one. All you get, buddy. Sorry. Okay, so that answers our questions. It's not baked in. We just got really lucky on our main character, and now we're basically forced to use our main character for another month because that's so good. His power is 5 echoes to 10. We need to go get some more yellows. Golds, yellows. How do we do that? We need 2 more levels of this. All right, let's get to it. We're farming. We are farming. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, apparently we got stuff over here. We got a casket sonar. It consumes casket scan components. We have 5 of now. Synthesized sonar circuit. Now we can make them. Permit.
This
Jinsao.
is a testament to my connection with the world around me.
Is it?
And it's very much my companion now.
Mm-hmm.
Bearing witness to it.
A very nice gourd. Grants the bearer of this permit to access the casket sonar in given regions. Okay, so we have a license to use it in this region. So whenever they introduce more regions, we'll have to get a casket sonar to use it in that region. I'm assuming. Oh yeah, we weren't gonna go explore. We weren't gonna go farm. Forgot. We want to do this thing. And this one's completely done. $15 days. 11 days? No days. Maybe we should do this. Chapter 1, Act 6. Reach Union level 45. Okay, that's gonna be a while. Okay. Technically, we have to do this 11-day thing. Complete Chapter 1, Act 6. Chapter 1. Act 5. Oh, so we're almost there. I said we were gonna farm echoes. About to change the title. They need more of these. There's like, what, 7? Oh.
Encore heard lightning. When there's lightning, it's gonna rain. And when it's gonna rain, Encore should bring an umbrella. Oh, no. Alto said when it rains like this, we hide.
She's fire. No, that's the first step, is rain. Second step is
No,
floating rain.
this is...
The third step is rain
It's
going
the
up.
real retroact rain.
How can you tell?
Rover, Jinzhou. Jinzhou is under attack. It's a TD outbreak.
Hey, we are gonna farm echoes. That's all I had to do was talk to him one more time to finish that. I think I'm being teleported.
This rain, it's finally happening.
General,
Yes, how's it going?
We have 500 remaining soldiers prepared and medically cleared for combat. After receiving the antidote for retroact rain, they have reported minimal hallucinations and no adverse effects. However, a few veterans still reported sporadic sightings of phantoms in the rain.
I see. Stay alert. We will continue as planned. Report any signs of potential TD outbreaks immediately. We march on to the Northfall Barrens as soon as the rain stops.
Aye, sir.
Stronger emotional connection to the affected area leads to more intense hallucinations. That's what they said.
The rain's going up.
I should go for another round of inspection. Make sure everything is going as planned.
Can we really trust that medic?
I do think we should be careful. Something's wrong with this rain.
Hey, you see? The raindrops. They're falling.
That day, as the rain fell, we watched in uncertainty, unsure whether it was a sign of hope or disaster. The retroact rain should have been a harmless wave-worn phenomenon. However, the Threnodians' influence enhanced its effect. Our city cannot endure another tragedy like that.
I can't run. I need to talk to these, or can I just...
Let's join the Riverside Games.
The Riverside Games?
You won first place in the last armed race.
We haven't held the Riverside Games in years. If everything goes well, perhaps we can...
That's useless information.
General. We've got all equipment repaired, tactite weapons adjusted and given to the resonators. But the rain's getting heavier. Should we take shelter for the time being? One of our combat medics claims it's no ordinary downpour, and he strongly advises holding off any moves until it clears. Though young, his sharp intuition has been proven in previous battles. You've seen it firsthand. However, I do agree this will be our last chance at organizing another attack. Sir, his name is...
What is his name? Tell me, soldier.
Gian.
Wait. Is that you? Did you die?
General, help. Please, help me.
Is his name not Gian?
What do you make of this, Gian? Maybe you are right. The rain just happened out of nowhere. It's indeed unusual, but this is our only chance. The enemy we've been yearning to destroy is finally right before us. And now, you're asking me to sit back and do nothing because of some phantoms. Silence. Is this your response? Or is it fear holding your tongue? No. I see. You're no different. We fear, we bleed, we suffer, and in the end, we'll all die on the battlefield. But what about your brethren, friends, and comrades? As you will you still remain silent when their souls demand an answer? There is no other choice. We must trample the pile of corpses at our feet and push on. Keep barking orders. Keep fighting until every last one of those monsters is gone. The retroact rain merely creates illusions of past events. My soldiers will not succumb to those hallucinations. I will not allow it. We'll crush anything in our path, no questions asked. And I will pave the way for us all with my forte. If tens, hundreds, thousands more of my men will die, so be it. John, I have a question for you. What would you have done on that day if you were in my position, whatever you say, I'll never answer those brave souls with such silence and cowardice. Prove yourself to me, Gian. Caught you off guard, didn't they? Just like what happened on that rainy night.
Truth from the side.
Yes, go on. Keep fighting.
That was a big fat miss.
Tell truth from the side. Settled. Wind Rider.
Here we go. It does a lot of good damage.
The last of them is what?
General Gershu Lin. We fight to protect what we cherish. And we cherish our comrades not out of cowardice or fear, but out of trust. I cannot assure you I am always making the right choice, General. But we should never build our victory on top of endless sacrifices.
As I see it, you're cut from the same cloth, you and I.
Perhaps we are indeed, General. I share at least one thing with you. I too will draw my blade to fight for what I believe in. And I'll stop at nothing to see it through.
General. General, you look pale.
I'm fine. Please go on.
We just detected an intense frequency reaction from that tacit field ahead. That moon. It's gradually turning full now, as you sky. It looks just like how it was during the battle beneath the crescent.
It's time.
Sir, the Midnight Rangers are ready.
Attention all troops. Take position and get ready to engage.
Sir.
Let's go.
When the moon turns full, a roving traveler shall return. The prophecy is being fulfilled. Here they are. They're not coming at us. Are they trying to protect something, or are they waiting for commands? With a TD outbreak of this magnitude and organization, someone must be orchestrating it. Could it be?
Is another new character? Got a flower one. You can just create echoes. I mean, mobs. He's a conductor. Teleported again. Without my consent. we're back in the... I guess this is all still in the present?
It looks almost full now, and the retroact rain falling. Rover, maybe this is the right time Madam Magistrate was talking about.
Citizens of
Got a
Jinzhou,
call.
please remain calm and evacuate in an orderly manner, as we practiced during previous drills.
It's a pre-recorded broadcast message. Our magistrate saw this coming and she had General Jian devise an emergency plan a long time. We knew this was coming and we were ready, but oh boy, the amount of TDs is insane. Thanks for coming in time, Rover. It would have taken us much longer to handle this. Oh, Director Tao Chi is here too. For a better rundown of the situation, you can find her near the city gate.
City gate, got it.
Any update on the protective barrier?
We've put in all our resources to repair it, but if those tacit discords keep coming at us, it might not hold up for long. I presume you must be Rover. Maybe we've met somewhere before.
Yeah.
Anyway, please allow me to introduce myself. I am Tao Chi, a director at the Ministry of Development. I'm in charge of our defense fortifications. Thank you for lending us a hand.
She's the one that blocks, right?
It's our defense system against the retroact rain. It does a good job of keeping the city safe from the rain's effects. Once the protective barrier breaks down, tacit discords could manifest from inside Jinzhou City.
Rover, remember what I told you earlier? The retroact rain is essentially condensed droplets of remnant energy. This remnant energy makes it a magnet for tacit discord. It records events from all times and places. That's what we call the phantoms of retroact rain. It kind of works like how resonators resonate with the world. The more you're exposed to the rain, the more realistic
were from the past.
those phantoms
I'm
become.
just still in the present.
Oh, and here's another interesting fact about the retroact rain. When it's raining across a large area, illusions pulled from the memories of multiple people can manifest at once. Nice catch, Shiro. Jinzhou has been a battleground for centuries. That's why it has to deal with the Threnodian that represents the concept of war. And wars will lead to deaths. Once the retroact rain reaches its final stage, there'll be thousands of phantoms. Phantoms of dead soldiers and tacit discords.
This is the one major threat that has been looming over Jinzhou. Our magistrate ordered the construction of this barrier precisely because of that. Indeed, the phantoms should only mechanically repeat what they had been doing. They shouldn't have the ability to interfere with reality. But the retroact rain can be significantly enhanced through the Threnodian's power. As a result, said phantoms become increasingly realistic, to the point of inflicting real harm on humans. In that battle 3 years ago, our soldiers got into a gruesome fight against countless tacit discords, either native to Northwell Barrens or produced by retroact rain, and endless swarms of phantoms of tacit discords, and our fallen soldiers repeated their indiscriminate attacks on everything. Soldiers could not tell friends from foe. The relentless rain even recreated the brutal deaths of their comrades, etched in vivid detail. The Northwell Barrens turned into a living hell, and to this day, we can still hear the desperate cries.
The battle beneath the Crescent was humanity's first recorded encounter with retroact rain enhanced by Threnodian power. Your previous general sent back valuable video recordings of the rain. Those videos provided crucial information, which allowed nations worldwide to speed up their research on defense against the retroact rain. Our people at the Black Shores have theorized that the Threnodian abnormal moon sightings and the retroact rain may be linked. Yeah, something like that. But it's only a theory. So, unfortunately, we can't predict retroact rains yet, but we know it's closely connected with Threnodians reviving.
The moon just changed in an instant. If this theory turns out to be true, that means...
And Jinzhou's dealing with what happened 3 years ago. The Threnodians' revival is never an independent occurrence. They could sense one another through some form of telepathic link. The revival of a Threnodian in Jinzhou will trigger catastrophic events and affect other nations. We gotta hustle back to the Tethys base.
That's a lot of talking.
Recalibrate our lament detector and warn them before it's too late. Anyway, we'll...
Please stay safe.
That's all we've gathered so far, Rover.
He's supposed to be a ninja?
The TD outbreaks won't stop before the end of this reign. We must stay alert.
Mom, there's another wave of them ahead.
Speak of the devil. I'll need to take a very long nap after this.
Activate the defense mechanisms.
I see giant turrets. Gatling guns. But the defense mechanisms are the heroes. Yeah.
Everyone, hold your ground!
Oh, we got Ling Yang.
Let's play hide and seek.
What do you do?
Smurf attack!
Synchronization.
One with the sounds. Birth.
The TDs here have been dealt with. Let's go reinforce the outpost. It's still under attack.
What's a dodge shot of that?
Synchronization.
Let the winds roar!
I guess they'll finish that guy.
Thank you. Some of us are still fighting in there.
That was pretty cool.
Help them.
Help this guy out. Do I just spam E?
Lions rumble, evil crumble!
Finally.
We made it! Oh, thank you so much!
Oh, that dude's
It's
a monk?
dangerous here. Let's head back first.
I wonder what character I'm gonna get next.
Please tell me this is the last one. Rover, your moves are sharp as always. Dealing with so many TDs seem like a walk in the park for you.
Practice.
Rover, did you see that?
Now, it's almost identical to what we saw 3 years ago during the battle beneath the Crescent. I'm afraid we're already running out of time.
Phone call.
Report the situation.
Madam Magistrate, the barrier has been fully repaired and we have evacuated all residents. We've successfully minimized the damage.
Well done, Director Tauchi. Indeed. It's been a while, Rover. It's been going according to plan, if I may say so. I was made aware of this in advance, and planned out our defense beforehand. Now that we are facing such an emergency, I cannot sit back and wait for Dewey to save us. I will act and see my duty through. This is my decision. I have secured some much-needed aid for our city during my visit to the capital. Also, our expert should be ready by now. Rover, do you still remember Dewey's message for... Now we have raindrops that fall upstream, and the Midnight Rangers general in the Norfall Barrens, ready to take on the Overthrax. This must be the right time Dewey was talking about. Rover, it's going to be dangerous. You might directly confront a Trinodian. Your eyes look as determined as ever. You will be remembered as a heroic ally in our defense against external threats, regardless of the outcome of this battle. May victory prevail the lasting night. I will pray for your safe return.
Is this the end of chapter 1?
Rover, I have informed border checkpoints across Jinjiao about your trip to the front line. You have been granted unlimited access to all places. Yang Yang, you're one of our outriders. I hope you can go with Rover and provide assistance. You'll need to pass through a tacit field to reach our base in the Desert Rock Highland. Please, be careful.
Rover, Yang Yang, I'll be keeping the city safe as a patroller. Do come back in one piece, okay? Thanks. I'll give it...
It seems the rain is not stopping anytime soon.
The city.
Rest assured, you can count on me.
I will keep everyone safe.
Me too.
Don't forget us, Lion Dance Troop.
We got this!
As you can see, everyone's ready to defend our city.
Rover, Yang Yang, safe travel.
I've informed General Jian that you're heading to his place. He will be meeting up with you soon.
May victory prevail the lasting night.
Let's go. Everybody talks too much. Back to Jian.
Defend the south gate. Enemy attack weakening. This wave is almost over.
Retreat from the sun.
Set. North Gate! TDs incoming! Our enemies are spent! Hold your ground! It's over!
All tacit discords nearby have been dealt with. Now the city's defense. Please update me on the situation in Jinzhou City.
Under Madam Magistrate's command, the barrier has been activated, and citizens are being evacuated to the safe zone. Washu Academy and Ministry of Development are on standby for further instructions. The Baiju is overseeing operations at the Academy, while Mortarfi has arrived at the Ministry. Rest assured, we are... And that Rover, he is heading over to meet you.
I see. We have successfully contained the outbreak. I will go pick them up as soon as possible. The rain's getting heavier. There are signs of tacit discords reviving. Intense frequency fluctuations detected. I need to clear the way for them as quickly as possible. Couple more tacit discords here.
Hop along.
Tell truth from the sun.
Oh. Up.
Is
Trying
that
to do
the thundering Memphis?
lift up and dash down attack. Back to Rover. Coming in hot.
The Threnodian's revival has done significant damage to the environment nearby. Things have gotten even more dangerous out here. The closer we get to Northel Barrens, the worse it gets. The streams feel heavy with dread and the smell of blood. There must be a brutal fight going down in the Desert Rock Island. The tacit field-directed Tauchi mentioned should be right up ahead. We must pass through it to reach our base and find General GN.
Making good time.
What other anomalies await us ahead? Is that one of our soldiers? Those soldiers, they're phantoms too. Watch out! The retroact brain's effects are worsening. We must proceed with caution. There, another wounded soldier. The streams are stabilized.
Are you Yang Yak?
What happened here?
The thundering Memphis. I'm part of the Desert Rock Highland supply. This is where our supply station is. We were on our way. The thundering Memphis. In the end, this place.
I think we're gonna fight a Thundering Memphis.
Watch out!
Actually, Ian
It's
is
him,
going to.
General.
Either this is gonna be a very easy fight, or this is gonna be a very hard fight.
Thundering Memphis. We must bring it down to keep pushing forward.
I'm okay. Synchronization.
One with the sounds.
Look at that soul.
Let me be your blade. Synchronization.
Tell truth from the sun. One with the sounds. The end has come.
Shape the shapeless. Serenade. Synchronization.
Ready for battle. Wind Rider.
Here we go.
Tell truth from the sun.
He thought he could get away.
Be gone!
We did it!
The Thundering Memphis is a blend of countless fallen soldiers. As long as more soldiers are still dying here, it will always return. Countless souls of our brave soldiers remain trapped in this range.
General.
Sorry. The honor is mine, Rover. Madam Magistrate and Tao Chi have informed me of your willingness to assist us. Thank you for lending us a hand. I should properly welcome you with Huang Lon's formalities, but as the current situation forbids that, I'll brief you on our plans as fast as possible. I've heard about your deeds from Madam Magistrate. You are a trustworthy ally, according to her. Here, Retroact Rain Antidote, developed by the Academy.
Retroact
While
Rain
the antidote cannot shield you from its effects
we don't need to worry
entirely,
about
it should at least lessen the hallucinations. For someone to show up as a phantom in the Retroact Rain, 2 conditions must be met. Prior exposure to the rain, and a deep connection to the affected area. You were found in the Gorges of Spirits only recently, and this is your first time setting foot in Jinzhou, ruling out that possibility. Moreover, you possess a similar ability with the legendary hero who once absorbed Threnodian. Jue prophesized about your arrival.
Hi, Jue.
I was told you'd come to the Norfall Barrens one day to reclaim your lost power from Overthrak. I'll do everything in my power to help you make that happen. Yes, Madam Magistrate might not be aware of this as it happened before she was appointed. On the day I was selected to be the next general, Jue told me this. Beneath the full moon, guide the returning one to confront Threnodian. From the threat itself, he shall reclaim the power to conquer it. And if you are indeed the returning one mentioned here, we may actually get rid of that monster once and for all. You might have noticed something off about that moon. We call it the Void Plenilune. Once it fully takes shape, Overthrax, the Threnodian of War, would be reawakening. It is an ancient terror that reigns over our land, capable of devouring weapon frequencies to enhance itself. The Norfall Barrens have become a massive graveyard of weapons after countless battles. But we must act now. The Void Plenilune is already visible. We must contain the Threnodian swiftly. Any delay could allow it to recover and become harder to deal with.
Let's move then.
To remain calm in such an extreme situation, we'll get into the specifics once we reach our base. I've taken care of all the tacit discords nearby on my way here. The path ahead should be relatively safe now. Keep going and we'll reach the base soon.
Let me be your blade. Synchronization.
Tell truth from the sun.
Boys.
Wait, is that?
This is a long quest thing. That is huge. That's the thing that started off the game. Like the place where we met the 2 girls. Now it's protected by a barrier.
Overthrax's towering statue, built from repurposed weapons and debris, has long loomed over Jinzhou as a foreboding symbol of our ongoing struggle. We managed to gravely injure it 3 years ago, making the statue sink into the water. And now it just resurfaced. Our enemy must be eager to strike. The Vanguard base is right up ahead. Let's hurry over.
I don't know if I've noticed it before, but when you break those breakable boxes, you automatically get stuff. Not to pick up anything.
Greetings, General.
Master Jianxing? Didn't know I'd be seeing you here.
Jianqin recently arrived at our base with one of the supply delivery teams. She has been a great help.
Oh, she's the other monk.
General, I've heard people comparing the Norfall Barrens to a massive graveyard. Whenever it rains,
Cries and moans can be heard. Master once told me, life and death should follow a natural course. Countless brave souls have been trapped here by the evil powers of Overthrax.
Please follow me. Our main goal is to contain the reviving Threnodian, but we must beware of the tacit discords too. The Academy determined they were not native to the Norfall Barrens, and instead had been conjured by a mysterious power. After analyzing their behavior, I believe the source of said power is none other than that statue. While the Overthrax is still weakened, we must seize the opportunity to act. With looming danger from the continued onsets of TD outbreaks and many of our units injured and unable to fight, it is crucial to plan our attack wisely. Please, join me in mapping out the strategic plans.
This quest is so freaking long. Oops. Beep, 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 beep.
I have split all combat units into 3 factions. The ranged units team will provide fire support from afar, while the infantry team engages in close combat. We have the special task force of Rover, Yang Yang, Janshin, and me. Allow me to introduce Kong Lin, leader of the ranged units team.
He doesn't look like a character at all. Like a...
And this is Yue Hui. He's in charge of the infantry team.
Wait.
This is a topographical map of the Norfall Barrens. The Overthrax's power limits our reach. Outrider scouts can't go beyond the Norfall Barrens and Valley Junction. The deepest we ventured was 3 years ago, when we discovered the suspended ruins in its hinterland.
Epic music.
But the terrain is treacherous, narrow and flanked by high cliffs on both sides, leaving only one path for our troops to travel. On the other hand, our enemies must take the same route if they want to attack us. With the Overthrax reorganizing their frequencies and bringing them back, we will face endless waves of attacks. Every time we cut down an enemy, it gains more power. Time is of the essence. We cannot afford a prolonged battle. We must swiftly and safely get our strongest units in the heart of the battlefield, reach that statue, and take down Overthrax in time. Rover, let's plan carefully and use each team's strength to our advantage. First, our ranged units. Armed with long-range weapons, but we need to strategize based on the terrain, topography. If we manipulate the terrain to our advantage, our strikes will be more effective. And where should we deploy the ranged units?
Up high. It will charge us.
Deploying our ranged units high above the valleys in advance. This way, they'll provide cover for our close combat forces while staying safe themselves.
So this
we'll
guy's
use
a
their
traitor.
range advantage to the fullest. It's us next, the infantry. They have been trained and equipped for close combat.
Maybe he's a ghost.
The heart of Norfall Valley is our main battleground, where we'll fight our enemies head on. We need to plan our how should the infantry engage enemy targets.
Run around like chickens with their head cut off.
To infiltrate enemy lines, a small group of our forces will enter through gaps in their formation and attack from the rear. This maneuver takes time and requires caution to avoid detection, particularly in a valley where evasion is difficult. Small infiltration forces may stay hidden, but risk being overwhelmed by enemy attacks. Alternatively, diverting forces could lead to losing on the main front. We have little knowledge of what's happening behind enemy lines. Better not act rashly. This may not be the best strategy.
How should the infantry engage enemy targets? Now that the narrow terrain has dictated an inevitable confrontation, the infantry will attack head-on, breaking their line. Then our task force can strike where they're vulnerable. A reasonable choice. Lastly, the Special Task Force. All resonators with powerful abilities, they have superior mobility and combat. If the chance arises, they will be responsible for taking down the Overthrax. What should the Special Task Force do?
Take down the Overthrax.
We'll join our effort to break through their defenses and crush their source of power. This is the only way to completely rout the enemies. It's a risky but necessary move under our current circumstances. Thank you, Rover. I will now recap our plan.
Oh my gosh, more talking.
Kong Lin, your team will take the cliffs. Yuehui, your team will charge enemy lines to pave way for the Special Task Force.
Rover?
Yes, sir!
And I'll join Rover, Yang Yang, and Jian Xin to create an opening for our main forces and take down the Threnodian. Good. Are we all clear on what? Our next move is to reclaim the disruptor and break through the ground wave barrier. Rover, do you see that iridescent veil?
Yeah,
That's the ground wave barrier. One of our top priorities now is to protect the disruptor from tacit discord attack. It's a powerful anti-Threnodian weapon from when Jinzhou was founded. I'll leave it to the professional to explain the details.
Oh, we get a call from the professional.
Greetings, General Jian, Rover.
Oh.
How's the preparation going on your side?
We've got good news and bad news.
Has anybody called him Mortify yet?
Bad news is the disruptor's electric capacitor is damaged. Simply put, it's out of power. Fortunately, there should be a backup power outlet. To use the disruptor, we'll have to repair that outlet first, then wait for a full charge. Any questions? In theory, we could. First, it could dodge our attack. Not even a perfect hit can kill it. It will be greatly injured, but not. Threnodians have been proven to be way stronger than we imagined. Our disruptor can't handle the Overthrax. Any questions? By the way, this is a weapon of mass destruction. The capital would want strict control. Will they really approve our application?
Magistrate and I have it covered.
All right. We'll be waiting. Lastly, we've got more bad news.
Yes. Rover, I am currently monitoring the tacit discord attacks from the Academy to design a safer route for you. We just received word from our soldiers at the emplacement. A large number of tacit discords are targeting the disruptor. The disruptor has been surrounded by the tacit discords, with more of them slowly. After we recapture the nearby emplacement, it will take some more time for the disruptor to recharge. I'll send you the coordinates of the disruptor and its backup energy port. We wish you the best of luck.
I trust we all understand the situation. Rover, Yang Yang, please go and secure the disruptor and fix its backup energy outlet. Jian Xin, please stay and guard the base. I'll draw those tacit discords away. Let's get moving.
Coming into a long mission flow, leaving designated area will interrupt the current mission flow, and you can continue the exchange from the last archive point. Is this the last archive point?